Neighborhood, aka AB, narcissism and how it works. 22. Okay. All right. So, when you hear people slander, with the slander and the gang ups, and some of y'all might come across as, yeah, I heard your mother, whatever. If you know me, people that have slandered me. Well, look, anybody that's going through this, they do that. It's very strategic. Let me show you how satanic it is. The goal is to get you to be, rejected by the same people that they're talking down about you to. You get what I'm saying? Because it's satanic, because these people, narcissists, they want you, people with that spirit, that controlling, the gaslighting, blame shit, so prideful, love you one day, hate you the next day, just spiritually bipolar people. What they want you to do, like I said, a lot of them are witches. I've been through it, and because I look back at my life, I was cool with my family. It was okay with me when, you were Crip, no problem. Let me show you. No problem. Yeah, cuz, and woo, because, you a real one? No problem. You either a real gang member, you either gonna end up in jail or dead. So basically, and I kept going to jail. So, I had one of them, and God showed me that the other one was coming. And, I had a close part, I had a cousin that passed away. He didn't take the advice. You crazy and all. I understand that, but I'm gonna show you. You lustful, or you doing this and that? Yeah, all that's fun. But the moment I told him I was coming against God, the people that cheered me on for a second became my worst enemies. The moment I told them that, I started talking about God, because with the narcissist they want you to basically, and it's Satan, they isolate you, and they attack your finances and stuff that can propel your life forward, because progress means you're getting away from the grip. It's a form of oppression. Progress means, you could be getting away from Satan and being able to make better decisions. Support means, 9 times out of 10, there's no crash out. So the goal is to put you in compromised positions to where here now Satan can come offer, drugs, porn, gangs, stuff that basically, if you continue down that path, you will lose your life, and that's how it goes.